Triassic World was released in 2018. This is directed by Dylan Fox, written by Marc Gottlieb, and we have a cast including Shellie Sterling, Haley J. Williams, Joseph Michael Harris, Jennifer Levinson, and various others. Good performances, no issues with the acting. I didn't like the first half, and ultimately I thought I was going to be saying this is not a good film. But I'd say the second half really picked up, and it really became quite a decent experience. So I do recommend it. And if you've tried watching it before but gave up before, let's say, the halfway mark, I'd say it might be worth persevering with. It's not perfect, but it's pretty interesting. Dinosaurs are being used by scientists to grow human organs, and for the purpose of transplants. And unfortunately, this causes a lot of problems, and the dinosaurs are not taking this lying down, and they're causing a lot of chaos and danger. And I'll say no more than that. The first half is very slow. It definitely is very slow. Either not a lot happens in some scenes, or when things do happen, it just wasn't that interesting. But by the time we get to the point, once we've set the scene up and eventually established that these dinosaurs are not just gonna take this lying down and they're actually going to fight, then that's when things get a little bit more interesting. The dinosaurs look great. They look really good. I'm not saying they're the best dinosaurs in any film I've ever seen, but actually I was pretty impressed with the quality. I thought they looked pretty good. I liked the movements of them. I thought it worked really well. So that I enjoyed. As I said, the acting was quite good. I don't have any issues with that. So in general, it's not bad. It's not an amazing film. And I do think that either it could have been a little bit shorter. It's not tremendously long, though. It's about an hour and a half. Maybe the first half could have been maybe quickened a little bit, but I feel like the pacing could have been a little bit better to begin with. But that aside, as I said, I came away from the film feeling relatively satisfied. Triassic World was not a bad experience, not perfect, but if you like films about dinosaurs and you like the concept, I do think the concept is quite interesting, and as a narrative, slow, but a pretty decent story nonetheless. The characters are fine. I didn't care for any specific character. I wasn't really bothered if this character or that character was attacked. I never really had a strong emotional response to anybody, but the performances were good, and that's enough for me with this film. Do I recommend it? Sure. Triassic World is a decent enough experience. Room for improvement, but ultimately not too bad. If you like dinosaur films, or if, like me, you're trying to watch more dinosaur films. I think I've seen more dinosaur films this year than I have in the last decade. And I haven't seen that many this year, but I'm working on it. Triassic World is okay, not perfect, but ultimately not a bad experience. And if it's something that might appeal to you, then I'd say it's worth checking out.